Shalom, Assalamu alaikum, Namaste. My name is Alpha Hammer and welcome to another edition of the Rapha News. Breaking news. Come 2021, all United States citizens would require tourist visas to visit all 26 countries of Europe. Why? Who do we have sitting on the throne? Okay, now, for the past 70 years, the United States have been enjoying a beautiful diplomatic relationship with the whole of Europe. And then, United States citizens normally or usually travel to Europe without a visa, and the Europeans do travel to the United States without a visa. But from the new era of terrorism, the United States now require Europe to acquire tourist visas before they come to the United States. But still, the United States will still enjoying the privilege of traveling to all 26 European countries, which is known as the Schengen countries, without a tourist visa. But now, last Friday, the European Council voted that all United States citizens would require tourist visas to visit Europe. One of the main reasons is because most of the European countries, which are Greece, Romania, Croatia, and Cyprus, are being isolated. They've been isolated that they require visas to travel to the United States even though they are part of the European community. The European Council have pushed all this while to allow these countries to enjoy the same privileges of traveling to the United States without a visa. But as you know, whoever we got on the throne refused, and now there is this retaliatory regulation that the European Union has imposed that come 2021, all US citizens that wants to travel to all 26 countries of Europe will, one, pay a €7 fee. Two, we go through an extensive criminal background check before they will be approved to fly from the United States into Europe. And this is also because the European community is now telling us that they are protecting their international borders against terrorists and illegal aliens that are coming from the United States into Europe. What a joke. But it's so well. Now, if you remember, there was a prophecy and revelation from our book, the Holy Rapha. If you go back to the Holy Rapha in our Facebook site and read about the prophecies and revelation about the breakdown and the crumbling of the United States, you will read and see how God, the God of Abraham, revealed to us that all these things will be the beginning of the end of the United States of America. And there the Holy Rapha even revealed to us that the US currency shall become one of the lowest currency in the world, and that we as US citizens will not be respected. Instead of us being friends to other nations, we become enemies, and our ways will be despised. Why? Because even the Holy Rapha told us in 2016 that there shall be a beast that will come and sit on the throne, and he shall unleash hell, a hell of dictatorship and hatred, not only on the US citizens, but also on every other countries around the world. Now, the American passport that used to be one of the most powerful passports in the world, I'm talking about the American International Passport, is now reduced to the same level as African passports. Passport from African countries, meaning the American passport is just as equal as passports of third world countries. Why are all these things happening? Why are we going through this time of disastrous collapse of the United States of America, one of the greatest countries in the world? Look who we have sitting up there in the throne. That is why we have to get on our knees It is time for sober reflection and pray for the United States of America. Because just as the king of Babylon dreamt and saw the statue that had the head of a gold and its body was bronze, its leg became mud, and then a stone rolled and hit it, and it fell a mighty fall. That is the same thing that is about to happen, and it's already happening to the United States of America. So let's join our heads together and cover America with the firepower of the Holy Ghost, that America be prayed for, so that America can resurrect from this destruction. Join us in the next couple of days as I take you back to Revelations and Prophecies in the Holy Rapha, and we shall talk more about this. God bless you. Alpha Hamaramba. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Thank you.